What keeps me awake at night on an agile coaching engagement? I think it's the same thing that keeps teams awake is demonstrating done work. How do you demonstrate progress in a coaching engagement? And this is very important and it ties to the podcast that Martin and I recently recorded. When you are coaching, the work needs to be done by the client. It is unsustainable or won't last if the work is only done by you. And this is where I think the way I behave is a mixture between agile coaching and agile consulting. Because there's training, there's mentoring, there's education, there's facilitation, not outright coaching. So if you're curious about that, please go and listen to the Agile Ugly podcast. Our first episode digs into this a bit. So what really keeps me awake at night is, am I delivering the value I should be delivering? Because if I'm not, I think it's ethical and professional for me to leave the engagement. If the juice ain't worth the squeeze, don't squeeze. So what I reflect on, what I think about is, how am I helping build a sustainable learning culture with my client? How am I reducing some of the frictions and stresses that they are currently having or they had at the start of the engagement? How am I doing that? And the way I measure it is using evidence-based management. Evidence-based management is a wonderful framework that was built by Ken Schwaber, and it relies on 4 key value areas that provide objective metrics to take it out of the qualitative into the quantitative. And that way you can measure and demonstrate clear improvements. So what keeps me awake at night is, am I delivering on agreed outcomes shaped at the start of the engagement?